Hello. Let's talk about lazy money in your house. The stuff that just sits there collecting dust while your bank account collects cobwebs. What if I told you that your extra car, camera, tools, or even your freaking lawnmower could be making you money every single day? Yup, welcome to world of renting out your stuff. And no, I'm not talking about Airbnb your house and dealing with random strangers who's using your toothbrush. I mean turning everything else into cold hard cash. So today I'm breaking down exactly how you can rent out your belongings like a pro, avoid common mistakes, and maybe even hit millionaire status just by letting people borrow your stuff. Sounds crazy? Buckle up. Here's the fact. Most people own thousands of dollars in items they only use a few times a year. Cars, power tools, cameras, party supplies, heck even a freaking kayak just sitting there like a retired millionaire who's too lazy to work. Meanwhile, there is a millions of people looking to rent these things instead of buying them. Supply meets demand is equal to money in your pocket. Take Johnson, for example, a regular dude who had a truck, a pressure washer, some extra camping gear. Instead of letting them rust away, he started renting them out online. Within 6 months, he had a system. His trunk was rented for $50 per day, his pressure washer for $35 per day, and his camping gear, stuffs like tents, sleeping bags, and portable grills for $300 for a weekend package. Now, he is making $8,500 per month with just stuffs he already owned. And the best part, he barely lifted the finger. So, what you can rent out? Almost everything. Extra cars can go on Toro, bringing in $30 to $100 per day. Trucks and vans, they goes for business and movers need them. That making you $50 to $200 per rental. Even electronic scooters or bikes rent for $20 to $40 per day. Cameras, drones, and GoPros are money machines on platforms like renting for $50 to $200 per day. Power drills, saw, and pressure washer, actually contractors and dryer will pay $15 to $50 per day to use them. Lawn mowers and snowballers are seasonal gold mines. Wedding and party supplies like speakers, tent, tables, and even bubble machines go for $50 to $500 per event. Outdoor gears like kayaks, pedal boards, and camping equipment rents for $30 to $100 per weekend basically. If you owned it, someone out there needs it. Now, where do you list this stuff? Toro is the best for vehicle, Fat Llama and Share Grid work for the cameras and tech. Rent Mine let your list everything from tools to party supplies. And Facebook Marketplace and Craigslist are great for the local rentals. Even neighbors let you rent out your garage or driveway if you have extra space. A pro tip, take good photos. No one wants to rent something that looks like it barely survived a tornado. Next up, pricing. Don't undersell yourself. If a good rule of thumb is, if an item costs $500 new, rent it for $25 to $50 per day. High ticket items like cameras and vehicles should go for 5 to 10% of the purchase price per day. Offering discounts for longer rentals like weekend or weekly package makes you even more money. But what about protecting your stuff? That's where smart renting comes in. Platforms like Toro and Fat Llama offers built-in insurance. For local rents, always take a security deposits and have a simple rental agreement that says you break it, you buy it. Still not convinced? Let's talk about Luna, who turned her weekend hobby into a $15,000 $50,000 side hustle. She loved camping and had extra tents, backpacks, and gears. Instead of letting them sit in her garage, she started renting them out in weekends bundles for $100 to $250 each. 1 year later, she made over $50,000 just by sharing stuffs she already owned. Now she buys gear specially to rent out, turning her passion into a passive income machine. Once you have got a few successful rentals under your belt, scale it like a pro. Buy extra gear and vehicles just for renting using your profits. Offer delivery for an extra fee because let it be real, people are lazy and will gladly pay for convenience. Create rental bundles like weekend camping package or a die home repair kit. Use social media, Instagram, TikTok and Facebook groups to market your rental for free and team up with local businesses like wedding planners, contractors or event coordinators to get steady clients. So let me ask you, what's sitting in your house right now making you $0? A camera, a truck, power tools, a freaking bouncy castle, whatever it is. It's time to put it to work. The world is renting. You can be one making money from it. So stop letting your stuff collect dust and start letting it collect cash. If you found this episode helpful, share it with a friend who's still broke but owns 5 motorcycles and let me know what's the weirdest thing you have ever rented or rented out. Until then, subscribe to Vortex Wealth to get real world money tips.